Hey guys, my name is Noelle Bressler, and I'm going to be talking to you today about the fear of what people think of you as a Beachbody coach. Okay, so the number one thing that happens when I sign new coaches is they come to me and they haven't been doing, they're posting on Facebook and they haven't been reaching out to people because they are so afraid of what people are going to think about them or say about them, or if they're going to laugh at them, or if they think that it's not a genuine opportunity, or whatever it is. It all boils down to the same fear that they're afraid of what they look like to other people. And to that, I say, you have to get over it. You have to read personal development. You have to develop belief in yourself and in this business, because you have to get past worrying about what other people think of you. This is the way that I thought about it when I first started, when I was getting a lot of criticism from people who had no real right to judge my life or voice their opinion about what I was doing. But being that I was putting myself out there in social media and being very vulnerable and open with my life, I knew that I was putting myself in a position to be judged. And when you put yourself in the public eye like that, you're accepting the bad with the good. And there is so much more good that you're doing than the few people who have a problem with your smiley, happy selfies, or your awesome, fit, healthy lifestyle. So you just have to find a way to stop caring, to move forward with your life. What I like to think about when I first started was, does this person reach out and say happy birthday to me? Does this person tell me at night that they love me? Does this person care about my life in any real way, or show any real, genuine connection in my life in any real way other than to criticize what it is that I'm doing? And if the answer is no, then that person cannot hold power over you. The only way somebody can hold power over you is if you allow them to. And why would you ever give that much power to somebody who isn't a real part of your life anyways? The other thing is that you're afraid that your true friends are going to say something, they're going to have a problem with it. And the only thing that I can tell you in order to move past that is to prove them wrong anyways. Say, haha, that's great that that's what you think, but I'm just going to go ahead and give it a try. And when they see you in a year and you are killing it and crushing goals, they are either going to have already joined you, apologize for being so wrong, and if they're truly your friends, they're going to be so happy for you. So who cares if they don't at first believe in the same thing that you believe in? Because sooner or later, they're either going to come around, or they at least have to acknowledge that it's working for you and it's doing great things for your life. And any real friend will be happy when your life is improving, no matter what it is improving from. Other than that, guys, it's just a matter of knowing who you are and building the belief in yourself and in what you're offering. If you feel like you can't offer this opportunity to somebody, you can't invite somebody because you're afraid that they're going to laugh at you, then you don't have the true belief in what this business can do. Because when I offer it to people, when I present it to people, I feel like I'm doing them a favor. I'm giving them a gift by sharing this opportunity, by putting it out there, by offering to hold their hand through the beginning stages of this business and helping them set themselves up for success the way that I've seen it and the way that coaches before me have seen it. My mentors in the business, I'm offering to be somebody's mentor to help them get to where I am, and I feel very confident and comfortable in where I am. Now, if you're a new coach and you don't have that initial success, you have to have that belief that you're going someplace. You have to have that unshakable knowing in the pit of your stomach that this is going to work for you, because guess what? If you come into this business saying, I know I'm going to be successful because I know I will not quit, you will be successful. And having that kind of power and that kind of conviction behind you when you're talking to people and you're inviting and you're putting this on the table and offering it to people, and you know that whether it takes you 6 months or 6 years, you are going to be successful in this business, that's a powerful belief. That is something that will translate into your conversations, where somebody who might have said, this business is such a waste of time, now they've talked to you and they see this big picture that you've painted for them, because you know exactly where you're going in this business. You might not know how long it will take to get there, but you know where you're going and you know what it promises. And now they're going to look at it a little bit differently and be like, wait, what is this business? Like, wait, what do I need to do, or what do I need to know about this? Because not everybody has vision and not everybody has true goals. So when they come into contact with somebody who does, maybe their first reaction is to feel uncomfortable, and it reminds them of something that they know they're lacking. So a lot of their initial reaction might be to criticize what it is you're doing. But more often than not, in 90% of the cases, what ends up happening is they want to be a part of it too, because they don't often see people who have this much passion and this much drive and this much conviction about where they're going and what they're doing. There's not a lot of people walking around in your day-to-day that have so much belief and so much passion, I don't know how else to describe it, inside of them for what they get to do every day and where their future is headed. So many people are bogged down and weighed down by the day-to-day, by the debts, by the stresses, by the things that they don't love in their life. But we have an opportunity to change that for people. So my challenge for you is to, if you're afraid of what people might think of you, by offering this opportunity, you need to dig deep and get a firm grasp on how much do you believe in this opportunity? How much have you visualized where you're going? And do you think about where you're going, but then think, but that will never happen for me? Or say, yeah, it'd be great to be a top 10 coach, but that's not in my cards. I'll just be a top 300 coach. Because if that's the way that you're doing it, you're already putting a negative spin on it, and you're already telling the universe, I don't really need that. Believe in yourself, believe in the business, believe in the opportunity, and when you have a firm grasp on that, then every time you offer this opportunity to people, whether they take it or they don't take it, you're still headed in that direction, with or without them. It has not shaken your confidence or your belief in yourself. And you know that you've done them a service by putting it on the table. And at the very least, even if they say no this time, you've planted that seed and they're going to be watching you. So I hope that helps a little bit. It's just a matter, like I always say, get your hands on personal development. Keep working on yourself. Keep working on your insides, because the sooner that you can move forward unapologetically, you and the things that you love. And if you love this business and you love what you're doing, who cares who doesn't love it? Okay? Hope that helps a little bit. Drop some comments below if you have any questions.